Welcome back, everyone. And I'm really happy to see that you done the first step. The first step of start exploring what I have to offer to you, which this space have to offer for you. So welcome to the page of workshops. Our workshops is unique. Each of them is different, but I want to go with you through them to help you understand what we here able to give you. The first thing, the first and most important workshop, choosing optimism. I hear too many people which is sad, which is not satisfied, which always see the dark side. Sometimes they have a good reason, sometimes not. But training yourself to be happy and to see their bright side and to not to see failures, but to see progress. This is one of the hardest mental achievements. But I learned for myself, and I know for a fact that this is one of the most important aspects of happy life. You can have a life, but in order to be happy non-stop, non-reasonably, you have to learn to master that and to choose optimism in any reason. The second and not less important workshop we have, from pain to power. Listen, let me take it off. I will make it more personal. I will tell you the truth. Your life gonna be followed by pain. We all feel pain when we lose someone, when we lose something. Let's put it simple. You're gonna live until 90, 100 years old. You're gonna lose people. You're gonna lose a dog. You're gonna lose a job. You're gonna lose a game. You're gonna lose, and you're gonna pain. You're gonna be in such a pain. But just like optimism, pain can be temporary. Pain is a lesson we needed to learn. Pain is an emotion that came to our life to teach us a certain lesson. And if we can take pain and elevate that to generate positive energy, we can crack the formula of life and being happier. For that, the next and not less important workshop, become your own therapist. Now listen, I know the part of you gonna say, what do you mean? It's not possible, you need psychologist. What I mean is something really simple. You are the person who's gonna accompany yourself until the end of your life. Even if you go to a psychologist 1 hour a week, it means that in the rest 143 hours, you are in your own. You are in your own mind. You are your own psychologist. What you gonna do, and especially how you're gonna treat yourself, and how you're gonna talk to yourself, and if you're gonna do things which makes you happy, this is gonna influence you more than any other mentor. The same with books, the same with anything that make us feel better. Because in the end of the day, I completely believe in that. You are your own therapist. Yes, we use others, we talk to others, we express in talking, in writing, we express, we need to express. Sometimes we need to get out aggressions, so we can use sports, we can use music, but all of these things is things you can acquire and do for yourself. One of the most interesting ones, creating your way in life. Now, as I said, I don't know you, and I don't know what is your way in life. But I know one thing. I know that every day you're being said what you cannot do. Every day you're being said what you should not do. Your friends know better for you. Your parents definitely know everything for you about you. Do that, don't do that, do that, don't do that. Well, frankly, you're supposed to do just what feels right to you. This is your life. This is your journey. Maybe you don't know yet what you would like to do. Great. We're going to discover that together. I know you have passions. I know you have desires. We all do. We just not all taught how to see them. And we definitely not all taught how to achieve them. But together, this is what we are going to do. The next one, not less interesting, dreamers, doers. First of all, you need a dream. Dream vacation, dream job, dream business, dream. Who is your the dreamy romantic partner? Where we're gonna be your dreamy house, or how you're gonna help others? I'm not here to tell you what you should dream. I just know that if you listen to me right now and you can't recall one dream you have, and this is the first thing you need to change. Ask yourself what you love, what you make happy, what potentially gonna make me feel euphoria. This is your dream. Now, don't be mistaken. Dreams here to change. While you accomplish one, you always want another one. And after that, after you are a dreamer, you can become a doer, because the doer takes steps towards his dream. This is my dream. I will do X and I will fail, so I will try Y, and I will do that and that and this and all of that just to succeed. I think the most important workshop is pretty similar to From Pain to Power. It's overcome. Overcome of being a victim. Here I am sharing another secret with you. I don't have any more secrets. When I was little, when I was a teenager, I was suffering from sexual harassment from my own basketball coach. It took like 9 years until I even started dealing with that. I finished high school, I finished army, I was in South America. A decade after I only started dealing with that. And I can tell you that today I am a new person. Today I am honest. Today I don't give a fuck. You can know about it. Everyone can know about that. There is nothing to be ashamed. I didn't done anything bad. I was a victim, but I can't allow myself to live in a victim mindset. And this is what this story taught me. Now, not all of you suffer from sexual harassment. There is a lot of things to overcome. A loss of a pet, a loss of your freedom. Yes, your freedom. If you are in jail, you lost your freedom. If you slave to your work, you lost your freedom. You lost it, at least for now. You can regain it. But first, you need to admit that you lost it to regain it. You're going to lose someone important in your life, probably your parents, by proper cycle of life, maybe just a friend that lost. We have a lot of people. I am from Israel. I know everything about post-trauma. I am post-traumatic. I am such a post-traumatic person that I acquired so many tools to just feel better. We all need to overcome something to free our mind, just to feel better. And when we do that, we can live a life of empowerment, and we can live a life of best self-fulfillment. We go into the creative part of our workshops. First of all, writing. Yes, it's true. It's written writing for emotional regulation, but writing can be everything. Writing can be to help you to regulate yourself. It can be to help you to be creative, to organize your life, to dream. Writing in general, this is the thing you need to do for yourself. Every day you should write something for yourself. Not because someone's gonna grade it or read it, just because you are expressing something. And I am completely recommending all of you start doing that right now, right today. You don't want to pay for my services? It's okay. I'm proud of you. Take a notebook and write how you feel. Take a notebook and write your ideas. Take a notebook and structure your schedule. Take a notebook and write your dreams. And this is where come in the next step of creativity unleashed. I already told you, and I'm not going to change this perception. Creativity is dying. We're creating tools which is working for us. We're creating tools which creating images, which writing, we're doing everything. Today is GPT, tomorrow it's going to be his ugly sister. It really doesn't matter. But humans lose creativity. If you are not an artist, if you're not in art, music, you lose in your creativity every day. And it's something really important because life is about challenges. Challenges, it's, let's call them mini problems. But creative people will always find a solution. While people with no creativity are going to see a problem and going to say, well, it's unsolvable. This is not how you would like to live your life, I'm sure. The last but not least, when you lose some, you win more. It's a continuation of overcoming and from power, from pain to power. We all gonna lose something. You're gonna lose potentially your money. You're gonna lose your wife. You may lose your family. It can be a breakup. It can be your pet. I love talking about pets because we love them so much, and when we lose them, we missing something really big. And yet, you can continue in your life, and you should. I'm not saying it's easy. There is days you need just to feel sad, and there is days you need to feel angry, and there is days you need to curse the word. But when you finish with that, you need to focus on recreation, on building yourself, on building the mindset, on building the life that you want for yourself. Last but not least, almost, the language within the language. If you listen to that, you understand English. I know other languages, we all know languages, but languages is not important comparing to the words. If you use your words to give positive feedback and to create and to improve, this is one thing. If you use words of destruction, this is other thing. If you're talking to your child and you show him that you don't have any hope or believe in him, this is what you're gonna learn. And I'm sure that if you don't have any hope or belief for him, you don't have any of that for yourself. The language within the language is the most important thing that you can study. Because first of all, it's how the heck you're talking to yourself. You can tell yourself, I am a master of my destiny. I am the best person ever. I can do everything I want. Or you can let every person that coming across to tell you, you can't do that. Stop. And if you're going to listen to them, to these people who you don't know, which using the wrong language, you lost. The same about your relationships. Your romantic ones, your parents. Let's talk about the romantic one. Every couple fight, right? Every couple fight. This is like a mantra in the more modern relationships. You have a relationship, you're gonna fight, be ready. But fighting is okay because it means that you got to a point where something was important for you and for the other person. But the question if to get out of that, you're using words of construction, words of wisdom, words of let's see how we do things better, instead of let's focus on everything that's bad and negative. Your words can save a person. I want you to imagine this, and I will finish in that point. Tomorrow you meet a suicidal person, a person which is about to commit suicide. You know that because he wrote you a letter. Your words can save his life, and your words can confirm to him that he need to jump and take his life. What would you say? Consider every word. What would you say? Write it down right now. The last and not least workshop, because we're going to have much more in the future, is time for teamwork. Listen, it's true what I said. You need to develop yourself, and you need to dream yourself, and you need to elevate yourself. I talked about a lot about self. But in order to create big things in this world, big, huge, you need other people. You can't be Tesla, and you can't be whatever company you know, and you can't, you know what? Let's say you achieved everything and you have nothing to share with. What we done with that? We need other people. Now, to learn how to work with other people, this is an art. We are all different by characteristics. Part of us is more leaders, part of us is more followers, part of us is more creative. And yet, if we're not going to learn how to work with each other, if we're not going to learn how to be teammates, we're not going to succeed in this world. Because it means that the key thing you need is patience. Because sometimes these people we work with, they're going to do things we don't like or prefer them not to do. And yet, you will need to be constructive, and you will need to be able to find a way, to work on that together. I am here to connect people from all around the world and to teach them to work together. And when you're going to work together, you're going to create things which is much, much bigger than you. This is just a glimpse of our workshops. This is just the beginning. Basically, let's say you want to study something which is not in this list, reach out to us. You're going to be surprised how fast I can study something new and to give you out of my knowledge. Because in the end of the day, there is no limit of what we can study. One of the reasons I love teaching so much is because I study so much. When I teach you, I study how to teach, I study the material, I study how to simplify things, I study myself, I study how I feel when I'm talking to you, I study my emotions. There is no limit of the things we as humans need to learn. But we just need to start. Now, let's be honest. You can be the best self-learner in the world. It exists. For most of the things in the world, you don't need me. You don't need anyone. Dr. YouTube and Mr. Google gonna do that for you. Never say that Google is a bit outdated when you're comparing the two AI tools, but whatever. Potato in this case. In the end of the day, to elevate yourself to the next stage, we need more. We need books. Read books every day. More than one, more than twice. Read what you like. Read things which develop you. The best teacher ever. Write for yourself. It's free. Do it. It's for you. You don't need anyone. But I am here because I know that part of us, we need guidance. We need structure. We need motivation. We need someone who's going to motivate us to do what we want, to achieve something. And I'm here to be this motivator for you. These workshops is just a glimpse of the amazing species and people I know we can be. And I know it can help you as much as it can help to anyone else. So I will close in our final slide as always. Better education equal better future. Start spending your lifetime on educating yourself and respecting yourself and elevating yourself. It's going to open you a life of endless possibilities. If I will tell you that in 3 years you can achieve everything you want in this world, you're going to believe me? Or you're going to say I am too optimistic? Either way, it doesn't matter because I believe in that. A change and a progress don't take one day. It's why I told you before, I am not here to promise you any quick results. Forget about that. You're searching about quick results, not here, change site, go somewhere, do something else. I am here to focus on the process. I am here to mentor you week by week, class by class. Your wish, your desire to continue the process, this is my result. Your wish to continue educating yourself, this is my result. I hope to see you in my classes. I hope to see an army of people with desire to study. Even if you wasn't this way, you can be. You can. You have the right. You have the right to be whatever you want. And if you want to be educated, and even if you want to teach other in the future, this place can be your first stage. If you will tell me, I don't know how to study right now, but one day I wanna be a teacher, I will tell you and I will show you what I done, what my way is. How I became from a failure of getting to be an NBA star to a teacher. But the secret, the main secret, I have a desire, I have wish. I feel good knowing that you're about listening to that. I feel good knowing that I can give you, spread my knowledge, spread what I have. This is what make me good. I am good at what I do. Now you go and find yourself and find what you're good at and what makes you you. See you in the classes.